up, and welcome back to an episode of Starsnipe Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and today we got quite the fan-freaking-tastic type of day lined up for you guys with a ton of bunker loot we are going to be popping open in the form of all the ticket crates. We also have a very nice raid on the overworld that we're going to be paying a visit to, and on top of it all, boom! We got something that needs to be brought to your guys' attention. This is a post from Kafir from a little bit back with the caption, "Hi everyone, we offer you to look into a crystal ball and see what's under development at the moment, but is to be brought to your attention much later. Behold, one of the early outlines of the hub." Keyword, early outlines. Keep looking at that. The hub, name unconfirmed, will be the place for players' optional leisure, like various activities and entertainments. After all, it's not just about the forest. What you guys are seeing here is this image of the hub. Star, why in tarnation are you bringing that up? Well, boom. This image that was posted earlier this week by Kafir, it seemed vaguely familiar to me, and it's just like something about it was jogging my memory, and we went ahead, dug into some of the information that Kafir has released in the past, as we always do, to give us the clearest look and kind of make as many connections as we can about the future and about what this location that was being teased, so my goodness gracious, sorry about that burp there, it could actually be. And this is one thing that kind of, the connection is there, man. Now, don't get me wrong, between the two images, obviously the vegetation and stuff is a little bit different, but you need to keep in mind that this outline of the hub was, again, an early outline of what they had in mind for it. So with that in mind, again, a key emphasis on some of the things that are going to be very essential in the hub and what it brings to the table. It's going to be a place for optional leisure, various activities, and entertainments. And if we actually go ahead and look at the image that was posted earlier this week about something that we can actually expect coming very soon within the next couple of updates that was teased by Kafir, which is again why I want to do such a deep dive into this and make as many connections as we could about this update and what it could be encompassing. And this could actually be potentially the hub. Obviously not looking as ridiculous or as huge potential. This could just be like an early version of it, but there are a couple of things that definitely catch my attention with the whole leisure activities thing. Obviously there is the shooting range. I would definitely consider a shooting range a bit of a leisure activity because, well, you don't got to worry about the stuff you're shooting at actively killing you, so it might be a little bit relaxing to, you know, go to the range, try out some guns, pew pew pew, and have a little bit of fun like that. And then if we're talking about leisure and activities like that, can we just go over the facts? And this is the big connection as well. Do you see how much booze there is in this place, man? Like, look at that. They got freaking a barrel and some bottles over by the campfire. They got like what appears to be a dedicated bar set up by the freaking like dealer RV, which might just be like a dedicated booze dealer or something like that. And we might be able to interact with him and maybe trade with them in some sort of a fashion. This could, of course, we went over this in that video a little bit more in depth, be how the booze making mechanics come into play, because you could actually see some sort of a booze crafting station all the way up to the north. And again, I would consider literally making booze to be a pretty leisure activity. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not believe that booze is necessary to survive the apocalypse, although it probably makes the apocalypse a wee bit less boring, I will give it that. But then there's those cages to the right, and that had me thinking, hold up, why in tarnation are they trying to cage up these zombies? So far, it just appears like there are a couple of bosses, but nonetheless, these are zombies being caged up. Why, oh why are they caging them? And then I thought back to this. What you guys are seeing here is actually one of the OG roadmaps. We're currently on our third roadmap with a couple of things. The roadmaps are, of course, subject to change with what ends up happening. We've gone over this quite a little bit, but there are some things on this that have already been added in, some things that have not yet been added in. Potential roadblocks have come into play, or they've just been kind of like been put off to the side for other things that the team does want to prioritize. Roadmaps are always a usually rough sketch of the future at a certain point in time, but the future is always subject to change. But I want you guys to look at number 10 up there. Zombie Arena, in parentheses, fights and bets. Okay, Star, what are you getting at here? Well, there's actually, I couldn't find the exact screenshot of it, but I remember one of the things that they wanted to incorporate into the hub when it finally did come around was going to be the ability to do some sort of a zombie arena, like fight zombies or like put bets on zombies fighting each other. And then when I saw this, that's when the connections really started to click, and why I think that this could potentially be like some sort of early form, or at least like, you know, a version of the hub, is because this could very well be like those caged in zombies could be for fighting. I could imagine the big one fighting against the witch, placing some bets on that. That'd be a battle I'd love to see. And you know what? The fact that they are caged in, and the fact that there's that extra cage where someone seems to have escaped, could be that there's a quest to kind of get back one of the fighters for the arena, and maybe, you know, you're actually able to capture fighters for the arena, have them go up against each other. But regardless, man, with those cages actually having these zombies captured, that's probably the closest we've ever been towards something like this actually coming to fruition and being able to like have zombie fights. Like, to have zombie fights, you need zombies on tap, and this is the first time we've really seen like captured zombies, which is definitely a big step up and big step forward. And with it being the hub has this connotation of being the center for activity. And by the looks of that billboard that we are seeing, it appears that the mercenaries are going to be around here as well. And since the OG mercenary camp was temporary, maybe this one will be temporary as well. And then after this, we'll get like an even more built up version. Maybe the mercenaries, this could be like really cool. The mercenaries are kind of like a storyline, and we kind of slowly see them building up the hub. Because that campfire, we've gotten over this. It seriously appears like the mercenaries are going to be here, but there's more facilities around them. And what if this is somehow a temporary event, after it's done, yet another mercenary camp pops up, but with even cooler facilities, even more, and slowly but surely, the mercenaries work their way towards the hub. Dude, I know it sounds crazy, but there are definitely elements at play here that make this feasible. And with that, that's what I wanted to leave you guys off on, and definitely something I did want to bring up and get your guys' thoughts on, because there is definitely some cool info from the past that can really be applied to some of the forthcoming updates on some of the forthcoming updates on the roadmap, and you know what to expect out of them and kind of like what is outlined with them. Like I'm saying, man, there are definitely... Oh, mama, we gotta go and get a little bit of food and water in us. Getting more belly, food and water! But there are definitely some connections like that that are not too far off, and with just some of the very specific things that have been mentioned about some of these locations and what we are seeing out of some of these sketches, let me just say, man, I am intrigued, to say the least. Okay, McKay, actually, I might hire you, because you're very good at not dying. You might have that one negative perk. Holy burp-a-moly, Batman. That was one hell of a burp. You may love to use your stuff unnecessarily, but honestly, if I give you band-aids, that's a good thing, because McKay, buddy, old pal of mine, you ain't gonna die. And that's the good news. So I'm not giving you no first aid kits. You ain't gonna be using those unnecessarily, but you ain't gonna be getting no, ain't gonna be getting none of that. But let's go ahead, toss out your clothes, because if you're working for me, punk, you're gonna have some proper clothes on you. And let's start making our way over onto the first leg of our adventure today. But definitely let me know what you guys do think about the fact that the mercenaries could slowly be moving into and kind of building up the hub themselves. And that would be so cool, rather than just like the hub suddenly appearing one day. This could be like the storyline reason for them popping up, is that the hub is actually slowly being built up by the mercenaries. That would make sense too, because the mercenaries would likely be able to attract more and more people to them as well with each and every one. And dude, just like potentially seeing the progression of the hub and how much like cooler it might get each and every time, because as we know, this lasted for 2 weeks. So let's say the next version lasts for 2 weeks, and it's kind of every 2 weeks the hub keeps on expanding. Dude, that would be so freaking cool and be such a dynamic, dude, that'd be the coolest part. It would be such a dynamic way of like going about things, because it just like constantly be evolving. And I don't know, man, I'm a sucker. I love seeing vitamin P. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of that. But I love seeing progress occur, and with this, progress would be all over the goddamn place. So very cool things, to say the least. Let me know what you guys think about this in that comment section down below. I would absolutely love to hear, just like you guys might love to hear 2 8s. Oh, that was a little bit of lag right there. 7FOFO is gonna be the code for today, if that's out of date. by the time you're trying to put it in. Make sure to check that comment section down below. Phone up-to-date version brought to you by the fan-freaking-tastic community here at the Snipe Gang. And if you're not seeing it down there, you could be the fan-freaking-tastic lad or lassie to toss it down there and help out anyone who might be in need of help. That's the words that I was looking for. Yes, and let's go and pop this bad boy open and get a little bit of hard mode shenanigans up in here. And after the hard mode shenanigans, we will be able to get a green ticket, not the green, the red ticket crate opening going, which is definitely something I'm always a sucker to do. But in the meantime, we got a little bit of yellow and move out the way, McKay. A little bit of green coming our way. So let's see what we got in the yellow and let's freaking go. We definitely got some goods coming our way. There'll be good loot coming our way when it comes. There'll be good loot coming our way when it comes. And I might give these band-aids over to McKay so he does not die because he loves to blow through them. Yee-haw! Dude, bars. That might be the lead single for our upcoming single album. I don't think you have a single for a single. Our upcoming album, Bunker Alpha, the musical, featuring Mercenary McKay. Let's go ahead and pick up these tickets though and go into the depths of here, but definitely let me know what you guys think of that comment section down below regarding that. Would absolutely love to hear, and if so, you know, what else you could think like being added along slowly to the hub and just how these activities all might end up playing together. Just some very cool things to take away that I'd love to hear from you guys in that comment section down below. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the wiki trial data at 2 such place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and that will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell hit. And oh, guess what? Today is Saturday. A little bit later in today's video, we are announcing the winner of this past week's giveaway, and the brand new giveaway is already kicked off. So get them entries in starting today, going all the way through next Friday, and then when the fabled day known as oh baby, please don't blow up, and when next Saturday rolls around, this exact same giveaway, well, we're gonna be announcing the winner of this brand new giveaway, and guess what, another giveaway will begin yet again because we love doing a giveaway every single freaking week. So best of luck to you guys and gals in that. Get them entries in and make sure that the notification bell is hit because that's a great way of staying up to date with every single video that y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well that you should definitely give a look if you do have the chance, because we got some very, very cool ones coming up. Actually, some new ones coming up very soon that we are going to be checking out that definitely, if you guys like Last Day on Earth, I think you will love. There are some big ones coming. To be honest, like within the next 30 days, there's some very, very cool ones that my hype meter, it's getting freaking pumped up. We've mentioned quite a few of them. No need to keep on mentioning them, but just keep your eyes peeled for anything new on the channel and definitely give it a look because you might fall in love with some of the games that we are going to be checking out soon, and some of these current survival series going up on the channel you might very well enjoy. So give them a look if you haven't already. Wasteland Survival, 7 Days to Die Survival, both really cool survival games that we are currently checking out. Wasteland's getting like a lot of love from you guys so far too, so very awesome to see that. And hold up, I got a freaking Inch McKay inbounds into here because this mercenary is like impossible to squeeze into here, dude. It's always straight shenanigans to try and get this done. We'll go a little bit of shotgun rain, a little bit of mix up like that. We just got to keep on like having him fuse with us, dude. It's the oddest thing ever, but yeah, please become one with me. Oh, no. Okay, well, yeah, he's stuck out there. He's gonna try to shoot the blind one. He literally does nothing, but hey, we can stab the blind one. That does something, like hurt him quite a little bit, so yeet! Let's get a little hit off on there. He's gonna run into the wall, and bye-bye, blind one. It is time for you to eat Kalashnikov 47, comrade. Okay, we're missing quite a few shots. Definitely no bueno there. He's gonna go ahead and run into there. No, 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 not today. No heals for you, Mr. One who is blind. Although my health is a little bit messed up now, which is no bueno because right after he gets us down to 20. Oh, there we go. He was actually in the middle of his attack or whatever. So let's get a couple of shots off onto him, hit him with some shotgun rain, and then we'll go back into that just to kind of mix it up and hopefully reset the recoil just a little bit. We got our guy trying to help. He's literally shooting at a doorway, so he is unfortunately not accomplishing much, but maybe the blind one will accomplish more by running into walls. Psych, he ain't doing jack diddly squat. Hit him with that. Hit him with the alarm. No, no, no. No food for you. And let's just get him away from McKay. I'm not trying to have McKay accidentally shoot at this guy. Hello, please, computer. Don't you betray me in the middle of the blind one battle. That would be cruel. hitting me with lag spikes in the middle of something like this. We'll start out with the shotgun rain and then transition into a little bit of Kalashnikov 47 and what you know, yeet! Hit him with the stab, hit him with the shotgun rain. Some stay dry, the blind one feels the pain. Shotgun rain. That's all I got today. Now, I'm sorry. That's just all we got of the Shotgun Rain song today. Short, simple, and sweet. Just like the blind one's life. Oh, I did him dirty. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ow! That gas definitely wasn't sweet. It was short, but ugh. Talk about some stank over there, but that notification bell is also a great way to stay up to date with every single video. Like I was saying, y'all can enter an out for that weekly giveaway. All the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. Not to mention all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth info. As soon as any type of new info does come out, we are diving into it and spreading it to you guys' eyes and ears absolutely ASAP and making sure that you are aware of what is going on, of what's going on with some of these future updates, when to expect them, what to expect within them, all that type of jazz. And as soon as any type of new update does come out, we are diving into it absolutely headfirst and showcasing off every single little thing that it does have to offer. Does not matter what it is, new locations, new bosses, new enemies, new weapons, new anything, you name it, we're showing it off absolutely as much as possible, doing the craziest things imaginable with it, and having as fan-freaking-tastic of a time along the way as imaginable. And with some of the future updates coming, like this potential mercenary camp slowly transitioning into the hub. Holy guacamole, we're gonna be spending a lot of time at the hub, and let's freaking go. Oh, I like what I'm seeing here, but definitely when like the single player basement dungeons come out, dude, we're gonna be checking out those so freaking often. That's one that I'm really looking forward to. Just some of the single player updates coming up are looking cool. Some of the multiplayer ones are looking cool too, but multiplayer updates have just kind of fallen off my hype radar a little bit due to the amount of disappointment we've suffered from with them. It has been a decent amount of disappointment, I'll be completely honest there. But hey, dude, like the multiplayer updates could start showing some promise as well. But even just the single player updates, like freaking the secret anniversary update that might actually end up being like a dog update. We got the swamp update starting to be teased. We got whatchamacallit, the single player basement dungeons. We got the settlers and outposts. We got a whole concoction of craziness coming our way. And I am a big fan of suchness of the crazy. But dude, this hub stuff that we were talking about today, that has definitely caught my attention and definitely is something that I want to hear about from you guys and gals, because dude, like that's just what I love about some of the information that is out there, is because if you can make the right connections, it's like, oh dang, we onto something. Like Bloodhound Star out here sniffing any trail that he can and trying to give us every incy teensy little bit of info that we can for the future, and I'm gonna continue doing that, sniffing out everything we can and giving us the best look at what is to come. And with whatever this is seemingly upgraded mercenary camp slash prototype hub is, it's looking like it has quite a little bit of promise as well. But we got a raid we gotta go ahead and prepare for, so talk to y'all in a sec. And without further ado, we just gotta go ahead and toss a couple of weapon mods upon the pistol drizzle that we are using for today's raid. Oh, what up, McKay? Oh, too bad you're not coming along. You always get the invite, but you never want to do anything with it, which I do not appreciate at all, may I add. Freaking douche canoe. But yeah, what we do have over here in the back is all the materials necessary to make all the materials necessary for breaking into my man Falcon. So let's go ahead and grab all the hatchets in the flipping world, and then we'll craft up 3 iron hatchets to help along with that. And we have a barrage of walls and chests that we gotta break into, baby. You guys smell that? Right on time, your boy needs a shower. Let's go stink up this raid and have a fan-freaking-tastic day, shall we? Oh yeah, and it's about to get a little bit more fan-freaking-tastic, because huge congrats to the randomly chosen video from this past week, which was actually for the giveaway. This is the winner, by the way, we are announcing in case you might be confused. Star, why picking a video? It's for the giveaway, baby, to the randomly chosen video, where we did some mass experimentation with our mercenaries, including literally killing them as they tried to run away from our raid. Yes, like I'm saying, we always do crazy things with new things. The mercenaries were the unfortunate test subjects in this video, though. And huge congrats to the randomly chosen comment in that randomly chosen video. My man, Jay Singh, saying you're really using these mercenaries, aren't you, Star? Jay, my man. Yeah, we've used them quite a little bit because they dare flee from me. I'd pay your salary. Get out of here. freaking doofuses. But huge congrats to you, my man, Jay Singh, for winning this past week's $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. Make sure to go ahead and reply to that pinned comment in that comment section down below, letting me know the very best way to go ahead and privately get in touch with you so I can go ahead and get you the proper code on the lickety splits that you also deserve, Mr. Vinner. And huge best of luck to everyone else in that brand new $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway kicking off today. Wishing y'all nothing but the best in that. And cheers, here to hopefully an awesome week coming up for the all of us. But huge congrats to you again, my man Jay. And cannot wait to hook you up with this bad boy. But for now, I cannot wait to break into this base, because as you guys have seen, this is one of the bases where we could do some shenanigans. Star, what do you mean shenanigans? Oh, I just mean if you break into a small chest in this configuration, you good, fam. You are extra good. So here's what we're gonna try to do. We're going to try to break into, like, there should be a courtyard or something this way. Hopefully, there you go. We have broken into it. There are some more chests as well. So we have quite, this is actually a really nice courtyard, dude. Like, if you had some doggos, let them run around here. That'd be freaking heaven for them. But now comes the part where we gotta try and collect these things. So we're gonna go ahead, get the chests on the exterior. There were probably about to be zombies running up on us. So eat the pistol drizzle, baby. To the floater bloaters, to the fast biters. Doesn't matter who it is. You're gonna be eating all the pistol drizzle today. And we go a little bit of that, 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 a little bit of it all. And a little bit of a super late floater bloater, my man. You can't even be on time. Dear mama, did your zombified mama not teach you about punctuality? Because you should work on it. Be timely and stuff like that. This raid should work on having better loot, by the way. God dang it, raid. How could you allow such things into your chests? I disapprove highly. Like, that is technically a gun. And I'm not a man to disapprove of guns when they come along in a raid. But, come on. How you gonna give me a freaking, what was that? Couple durability pistol? That's brutal, dog. That's brutal. So in exchange for the shenanigans you have performed on me, raid, I am going to brutally murder these zombies. Hope that's cool. No objections? Okay, good. Because you can't do anything to stop it, raid. Except summon the big one. But even then, with our little chest shenanigans we have going on, that might not be the most viable thing in the world. Insert nefarious laugh here, because if you guys have not seen this little chest trick we're about to perform, oh baby, you are about to be enlightened. This is like the second coming of the Enlightenment period. And what would that even be? Like, it's like a second renaissance here, and I'm gonna just try to put away whatever we can over here. This is a revenge raid, by the way, so it doesn't matter what we put away, it just matters that we put stuff away, so I'm just putting stuff away to save up some inventory room. And also because once we do cause enough havoc, we're not going to be visiting our chopper anymore, because we're going to have to deal with a little someone known as the big one. He's not fun to deal with. He's kind of a pain in the bum. I like my bum pain-free, so big one, me and you, we can't get along, but me and this chest can. Thank you ever so kindly for the goods. I will be collecting those, and let's go ahead and we got these 6 chests to break into. Honestly, dude, we may not have brought enough hatchets, which is not what I was expecting. So, unless we get kind of lucky and find some more in some of these, we might be at a little bit of crossroads, comrade, because I was hoping to break into that exterior as well. But I was not expecting to, oh, let's go, we got our iron back. Okay, we've recovered some of the most essential stuff out of this raid. We've actually found some decent stuff with some of this, like leather and whatnot. A couple of days nuts, which is always good for building up, I'm drawing a blank, dude. Weapon mods! No, not weapon mods. Oh, no, yeah, weapon mods. Bolts are good for weapon mods and stuff. Leather's just good in general for, like, a variety of stuff, armors, whatnot. Honestly, might just end up stealing a good chunk of food during this raid, depending on how it goes. And, we can break one more chest stress-free. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of wood. And the next one that we break into, yeah, not so much. So let's try to get a couple of chops off on these bad boys and make sure that we leave enough durability on our hatchet to get 1 chop each on some of these chests. I'm gonna soften up this one a little bit. much as I leave that hatchet with a little bit under half, and then I'll soften up this one, and hopefully that's enough we might be a little bit short, man. Might be a little bit short on completing the trifecta. But I will pick you up, Wood. I'm not gonna lie, Wood. You're a little bit of a savior here, because as much as I love food, I love wood more than the food, because we use wood in so many different ways. Building up the wood stockpile, never a bad thing. Especially, listen, I'm taking wood over food, like 9 times out of 10 here. Let's go and deal with this wave of enemies. We'll have them run over here to the small chest, and then we will kill them into cold blood, because they literally have cold blood. Haha, I have yolks on yolks, bro. Goodbye, fast biters. Y'all got dead bodies on dead bodies, though. They're just piling up right there in that little crevasse. Slowly but surely. And alright, Toxic Abomination. Ow! How dare you hit me? How disrespectful of you, broski. I am in shock at your actions. Absolutely disgusting. Toxic Abomination, you too. Thought you guys were better than that. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shake my head, shake my head. And alright. I might actually replace some of the stuff that we put away up in here. I mean... I'll put away the transistors. I'll probably end up ditching those. I have so many transistors back at home, man. It's not even funny. But that stuff we could put away for show for show. We'll put that to gone in a secondary slot. And let's get to chopping, shall we? Because here's the thing. You guys are going to see. The big one is going to teleport to us. You might be like, Star, that's awful news. It's actually great. Because, again, of the one thing that this is all going to have in common. Anything good? Emptiness! Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go! We recovered everything. That's a win in my book. This thing hasn't broken yet, but the big one, it has teleported. Oh my goodness, god dang it. Yeah, we're going to be one chest short. But as you can see, the big one did teleport to us, and the reason for that is because he could not reach us. Because he can't fit his big old bum past that small chest. But luckily for us, our patoots squeeze in super nice. And just like that, yeet! In and out, baby. Alright, what do we have up in here? Plants! Exactly what I wanted for Christmas. You had me figured out from the start, game. Now squeeze me. We gotta get the hell out of this raid. I got everything that I would want, because not that this raid was super knock out of the park or anything like that, unfortunately. And with that done, that's gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode, Last Day on Earth Survival. Can't wait to hear what you guys gotta say about the hub and the connections it has to this update that is in the works, because there are definitely some interesting things going on there that I want to hear from you guys about for show. But with that said and with that done, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.